What's it called when you give a loan to a bison? A buffalone. I'm running out of one-liners. This is getting really bad. I'm really sorry. Am I? So this week I finished Grimm, which I enjoyed. If you like short stories, you will probably like it. It is a bunch of short stories, rewritten fairy tales, which I enjoyed. It's done by a bunch of YA authors. My only complaint is that they were short stories, and once I finish a short story, it's not like you're in the middle of a book when you're like, I need to know what happens next. So it did take me a little bit longer to read, but I did enjoy most of the stories. So definitely a good pick. It might be a good like beach read or book to have if you're gonna be going to like movies and parks and stuff, because I feel like you always have to get there ages before, and you don't necessarily want to be in the middle of a massive scene when the movie starts. So I would recommend that, yeah. If you're into short stories or fairy tales or good YA authors, check it out. Today, to me, feels like summer. I feel like we skipped spring. This week I had frost on my car in the morning, and now today I didn't even have to have a jacket, and I was wearing this, which is like basically sheer. So I don't know what's going on with Mother Nature, but I feel like we've skipped a season, and it's not a season that I want to skip. Other than the allergies. Allergies are no fun. So I thought I would talk about 4 books that I'm excited to read / reread this summer. First up is Burn for Burn, which I saw on the Peruse Project. It's written by Jenny Han with Theo Von Vivian. Never gonna get names right, that's okay. And I read Jenny Han when I was in high school, and I remember trying to find anything else that she wrote, and it was one of her first books, so I didn't have very many else to read. And the Peruse Project actually had Fire for Fire, but I have Burn for Burn because that's the first one, and I like reading the first in the series. And she said it was really good, so I'm interested to try it. The second book I'm super stoked to be reading this summer is The Program, which I bought a couple months ago. I think it was during my first book haul, but I'm really excited to read it. It's currently next up on my list, so it might not actually be summer when I read it, although it's feeling warm, and that makes me feel like summer. So this one I'll actually have to read next. It's Sun by Lois Lowry, and I am actually seeing Lois Lowry in a couple of weeks, so I want to have this read, so I might actually pause the book that I'm currently reading to read this. It's the 4th in the Giver series, which I've really enjoyed. It's like middle school fiction, but not dumbed down. It's still very interesting, and as the books have progressed, I've enjoyed them even more. And the first 3 are good book boosters if you are running late on your challenge, because they're not very long, which I enjoy. So I'm excited to read Sun. It's the final one. The 4th book is actually a book that I want to reread, but I have not read Divergent in ages. I read it in 2012, I believe, and I remember really liking it because it was right before my birthday, and so I got my mom to buy me Insurgent before my birthday because I really wanted to read it. And there were like something like 70 people or some ridiculous number at the library to get it, and I was so bummed. I just bought this one at Target of all places, but it has some form of interview. I don't know. I'll take it. I have Insurgent and I have Allegiant, but I did not have Divergent. So I'm excited to reread this series. I just saw the movie. I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited that it was basically the soundtrack of Ellie Goulding, and that there was like one Woodkid song, and then most of it was Ellie Goulding, and then the cool Junkie XL with Ellie Goulding and just Junkie XL that I really enjoyed. And so music's great, the movie's great. I thought the acting was really good. I thought that Shailene Woodley did a really great job. I was kind of not worried, but I was very pleased with how well she did. So yes, I'm excited to reread this during the summer. Time to flip a card, time to flip a card, time to flip a card. I don't know where that came from. And today's card is a king! Yeah! I'm back! I hope you don't have an ace, because that would be a lot of gloating, and then you'd be like, haha, I actually won. Congratulations on your pink triangle. I am so proud of you. I'm so excited. If you guys have any suggestions of things you want us to read or talk about or review, feel free to comment below or hit us up on our Tumblr, which is bookwormwars.tumblr.com. And yeah, happy reading. Bye guys!